frustrating at all, maybe that kind of the question now, where's the offense going to come from? Sort of the same question that was being asked at the start of the season.
Yeah, I mean, next year I think we're going to have, Marty and Leggy step up even more than they did this year. I think JP and I are always going to be relied upon to bring offense, and hopefully Sully with his return and maybe adding another guy. That'll be up to David in the summertime if he can get somebody to come in or make a trade or something to give us a little more offense up front. But we got to play with what we have, and I think we did a pretty decent job at it this year.
How do you think the team would respond if Radloff came back?
I don't know. I don't know. I'm sure we'd have to have a lot of talks about it. I don't know if he'd be accepted in the dressing room after what he did, but that would have to be something we'd have to discuss at a later point if he was thinking about coming back.
You get any sense from Sully as to if he'd like to come back? And
I think he would love to come back. I've been asking him kind of every day. Just trying to feel him out, and I'm sure going to try and make my point to David that we would love to have him back, and I think his family loves being here and stuff. But that's the way unrestricted free agency is. He's going to be probably there's going to be a few teams after him. So hopefully his heart stays with us. But if it doesn't, then that's the business of the game.
Did you talk to the team last night after the game, and if so, what did you say?
There wasn't a whole lot to be said. I think everybody was pretty disappointed, and I think my message was clear enough to everybody that how proud I was of them and how proud I was to be a Nashville Predator this year. Just in the fact that we didn't have a lot of talent, but we really did things that people didn't expect and proved a lot of people wrong. And it's tough. We didn't make the playoffs, so everybody in that dressing room last night was really disappointed, just because how hard we fought to get to this point and not getting in. So there wasn't a whole lot to be said, but one point is that I made sure everybody knew that how hard they worked and how dedicated they were to at the end of the year.
The character of this team, there's been a lot of discussion about that, and it's obvious that y'all really pulled together as a unit. What do you think it is that sets this team apart from some of the other teams that have, I guess, less character or a different kind of character?
Well, we don't have a whole lot of superstars on our team. We're built on hard work and work ethic and like you said, heart and character, and that's I think we all realized that in the dressing room that was what it was going to take to win, and everybody needed to step up and chip in where they could, and everybody did, especially down the stretch when we had our injuries. Everybody took it to the next level and chipped in wherever they could, whether it was a block shot or I think we really emphasize on all the little things that guys do rather than just the guys who score the goals or the superstars around the league that just get the points. Our team's built around the little things like penalty killing and doing things that winning hockey games that a lot of people don't realize, and that's what we were built around.
Jason, Barry's been around since the beginning. What makes him so successful?
Pardon me?
Barry's been around since the beginning of the Predators. What makes him so successful?
He knows the game, and he's a real easy guy to play for. You get a lot of guys, a lot of coaches that you have a lot of things that just don't go right between players and coaches, and he's one person that you can always talk to. You can always go into his office, and sometimes that's a negative. Sometimes he's known to be a little too nice, but I've always said I'd rather have a nice guy than a guy you couldn't deal with and disrupt the team and everything. So he was, it was just a part of our team. It was just the way our team was. Everybody was really close, and he was part of that.
How would you describe his coaching style?
You know, he loved his meetings, and he gets us prepared for the games. You know, we'd have a lot of meetings, but it was very thought out, and you know, he'd break down the other team a lot, and so it was, you know, there was no reason why we weren't prepared for every game, because he definitely had the opposition broken down, and we went over it, and in the end, it really helps.
Thanks, Jason.
Thanks.
Appreciate it.
Thank you, sir.
Yep.
Appreciate it, man.